Hi students, I think you are following the classes. In our yesterday class, we discussed about the importance of political science or significance of political science. So, in continuation to that unit 1, we are going to learn today another topic, that is the relationship among social sciences. You know that knowledge, acquiring knowledge is a continuous process. As the man is going to acquire the knowledge in different fields, the subject concepts are also divided into different spheres, like that physical science, biological science and social science we have divided according to the acquiring of the knowledge and activities of the human beings. So here if we observe keenly, we can trace that there are different social sciences are there, like political science, economics, sociology, anthropology. Like this, so many social sciences are there. But if we in-depthly go through them, we can find out that there is a good relationship is going to be existed among these social sciences. So while we are going to learn about this political science as a social science, we want to know about the relationship of political science with other social sciences. It is very important which social sciences have been creating a relationship with the political science to understand the subject concepts of the political science is very essential. So try to understand, don't go in depth, just it is a subject concept, the relationship among the social sciences, especially in relation to the political science. Here the first aspect, you know that history is a social science, as we know that political science is a social science. There is a good relationship is there in between these two social sciences. Now we try to understand them. Generally, you know that history describes the past. We know that history is a laboratory. It is like a laboratory. Whatever the past incidents were occurred during past ages, all are generally noted or written in a proper form in the history. That is the generally history, that is the concept, subject concepts of the history. In this way, in the past, whatever was occurred, that is written down in a proper manner. So like that, it conveys about the past incidents, past organizations, like about the state, how the state was in the past, how was the civilization was going to be existed in the past, culture, religion and economic activity, what the man's activity for his survival, that is nothing but calling as the economic activity in the past. In this way, a proper form of past incidents are generally written down in the history subject. So it is very necessary to study the historical aspects to understand the aspect of the future institution and the foundation. If we have no knowledge about the foundation, how they were occurred, how they have taken place, and how they are going to be evaluated. These are the foundation concepts. If we don't have any foundation, we cannot trace the aspect of the development of future institutions. In this way, history lays down foundation for the future institution. We can compare, we can trace, we can take back the aspect of the past incidents. So, historical knowledge is essential for the development of the political science. Knowledge of political science is essential to understand history. It is one important point. Try to understand whenever we are going through the subject concept of history, we can trace the aspects of few revolutions in the history, few social movements in the history. Even though these are historical incidents, basically they are related to the subject concepts of the political science, as American Revolution, Russian Revolution, French Revolution. They were written in a proper manner in history, but they are actually related to the subject concepts of the political science, so that we need the knowledge of the political science to understand them about the history. In the same way, the knowledge of history is also needed to understand the essential conditions of political science. For example, in the same way, these revolutions were occurred, even though they are belongs to the political science. When they were occurred, what is the prevailing conditions during that period, at what time they are occurred, these are generally explained in the history. In this way, there is a mutual dependence, mutual cooperation is necessary to understand the concepts. Political science knowledge is essential to understand history, and historical knowledge is essential to know about the political science. This is the relationship is going to be existed between the political science and the history. What is the difference? If we go for the difference, political science is going to explain about the past and present and future aspects of the state, future aspects of the state, whereas history is only the incidents going to describe about the past only. This is the basic difference between the subject concepts of the political science and history. And the next basic aspect, here we are going to discuss about the relationship between the economics and political science. You know that economics is also a social science. Economics is also a social science, and political science is also a social science. What is the relationship is going to be existing between the economics and political science? This is next relationship we are going to discuss. You know that generally political science is going to explain about the state, government, political institutions, organizations, the relationship between the state and government, individual and society, all are we are going to discuss in the subject concepts under the political science. Whereas economics is another different subject that is going to discuss about the accumulation of wealth. Accumulation of wealth, how the wealth is going to be acquired, accumulated, that is the subject concept of the economics. You know that in economics there are some basic concepts are there, that is the production, how to we produce the goods, and supply, how to we supply the goods, and consumption, how to we consume the goods, and exchange, how to we exchange the goods for another goods. In this way, these are the primary concepts or primary subject concepts of the economics. So, in this way, even though both of the subject concepts are quite different, there is a good relation is there among these economics and political science. How we can trace that relationship? For example, for everything of economics, there is a need of the political conditions and state is very important. For example, in a society, there is existence of the unpeacefulness. The society is totally filled with the disturbed conditions. At that instances, the people have no chance to concentrate on the political organizations because the people are fully in frustration. They always want to acquire or try to fulfill their basic conditions like food and shelter, clothing only. They never going to concentrate on the political activities until their basic conditions are fulfilled. In this way, the existence of the political conditions are very important and the existing economic conditions are influence the political conditions of the state. In this way, for the survival, for the success of the political science, economic conditions are very important. The state, the organization, the government, the form of government, the policies of the government, more importantly, influence the economics. The policies prepared by the government directly or indirectly influence the economic policies. In this way, for the sustainability of an individual, we need both political science aspects as usually economic aspects. In this way, economics and political science are having good relationship even though their subject concepts are quietly different from each other. This is the basic aspect of the relationship between the economics and political science. Whenever there is a frustration among the people, the economic activities may not run properly. So, political science aspects influence economic activities, even though both subject concepts, that is economics and political science, aim at the welfare of the common man only. Welfare of the common man only. This is the basic relationship is going to exist between the subject concepts of the social science, economics and political science. And the next relationship for your understanding purpose, that is the sociology and political science. Here these both of them we considered as the social sciences only. You know about already the subject concepts of the political science, that is it is going to discuss about the state, government, political institutions, political organizations. Whereas what is meant by sociology? Sociology is related to the social activities of the people. It is basically going to describe about the social conditions of the man, like the traditions, culture, lifestyle of the human beings, and various sociological theories are going to explain how the human beings have been developed from the primitive stages to the present day stages. In this way, sociology has been having a very wide scope as its subject concept. But at the same time, if you go for the relationship between the sociology and political science, to understand the subject concepts of the political science, we need the subject knowledge of the sociology. For example, there was a social movement, or if we may take one historical movement. Even though this social movement or historical movement is related to the subject concept of political science, we may go in depth. We try to understand that there are some of the sociological issues are also included in that movement. For example, during independence movement, there is a prevailing of the caste issues, religion issues, reason issues. All of them cumulatively increase the movement, enhances the severity of the movement also. In this way, we need the knowledge of the sociology to understand the aspects of the political science. At the same time, political science knowledge is must to understand the sociology. Aristotle, Plato, Rousseau, these are the thinkers. They have provided the theories to understand actual change in the society. These theories are very important, how they are influenced the people of a particular state. In this way, there is a good relationship is going to be existing between the sociology and political science. And there is a quite difference is also there, that is political science is going to discuss about the present, past, future aspects, whereas political science is going to discuss about the organized institutions only. But sociology is going to discuss organized and unorganized institutions also. In this way, sociology lays a foundation for the development of the political science concepts. This is the quite relationship between the political science and sociology. During this lesson, we have learned the basic concepts of history and relationship between history and political science, and basic concepts of economics and relationship between economics and political science. In the same way, basic concepts of sociology and the relationship between the sociology and political science. Try to quietly listen carefully and understand them. Don't bother if you are not able to understand also. This is a basic issue. You just try to understand them. Don't go in depth and don't go in depth of studies of different social sciences individually. At this instance, it is not needed for you, as you are just studying an intermediate only, not a research scholar. So quietly understand them and try to get them, acquire the aspects of these things. Moreover, if you have any doubts, as usually you can post the doubts in the WhatsApp. Thank you.